Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to another Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer race. This is Diesel Pilot, and I'm here with a friend of mine, LOZ Cards fan. LOZ, say hi to everybody out there.
Hey everybody, happy Halloween to everybody on Speed Gaming.
So we've got the last match in this four set of matches for the Super Mario Bros. 3 Randomizer SG Live tournament going on that starts next week. Doing during the 5th to the 14th. We got the guys doing all their stuff. But this is the last qualifier for Super Mario Brothers 3, so we're getting a couple of folks getting their last times in. We got a couple of folks that aren't going to be able to be restreamed due to some other technical issues, but we've got some wonderful folks here already on the lineup. We got Proa and 007 and Human Mustard on the top of the screen, with S Diesel down at the bottom. Three seasoned veteran runners of this game, and we've got World 6 right out the gate.
One of the longest worlds in the entire game, and we've got Pro A and Human Mustard encountering the Boomerang Bro, and they'll pick up a star. And S Diesel not that far behind. And looks like everybody's going to skip the force now. Teeny, meeny, miny, mo. Human Mustard playing the waterfall stage, as is Pro A. They're hoping that those forts are not required, but S Diesel's playing one of them. And hey, if you're going to find a fort, this is a pretty quick one, the Super Tanks.
Oh, gotta love the super tanks. It's fast, it's fun. It's not anything like it was in the vanilla game because we de-auto scroll all of our auto scrollers so we don't have to sit and wait. And chat, I don't know what that is. I think that was an accidental overlay that he put on his screen.
Yeah, I forgot to take the overlay off for when he started the stream, and Pro A going to use a star on the Hammer Bros stage, and look at what Human Mustard got. That Pro A, use a star, get a star. You love to see it, but I believe on Human Mustard's side, he got a Hammer Brothers suit.
Oh, nice. We know where that's going to be put to use. If you get a hammer suit, you almost always see it put in Bowser's castle so they can get that really quick hammer kill on Bowser to finish the game. And looking like that we've got a pretty good run going through 3-4 here. Similar to 7-3, but it does have the Lakitu here at the end. And Human Mustard is the first one out. Nicely done.
Absolutely, yeah. They're very similar because they both take place during the sunset in a grassland with a Lakitu showing up about halfway.
Oh yeah. Now Human Mustard's up at the top, getting himself a hammer brother and finds that star again.
Yeah, that's the second star for Human Mustard. So this Hammer Bro encounter that Pro A is about to take, he's going to get his Hammer Bro suit. Oh, getting clipped by the hammer there, losing his tail, but
barely.
And we've now got 5F1 on S Diesel side playing that second fort because it looks like it is required.
So the forts will always either build a bridge or break a lock. And
oh no! S Diesel getting crushed by that thwomp.
Yeah, knocked him off of his pattern, and he took a bath in the lava. So he's going to go look for somewhere else, and he finds 3-4 as well. Proa gets himself through.
Well, it looks like that is probably the correct answer. That S Diesel, in fact, he's not going back to 5F1 now. He's going to be playing this level of 3-4. And meanwhile, we have the 3-9 beta on Human Mustard side with Boss Bass waiting to take him down for a meal.
He's got Boss Bass. He also has one of those.
He almost got cornered right there.
He's got one more duck he's got to do, and he's got those
nice
members he had to avoid.
That very dangerous there, but Human Mustard pulls it off, and Pro A likewise getting through it without any problems there. Now S Diesel on that same 3-9 beta.
Now that ending right there with the Paragoomba with the Micro Goombas, I think that can be really dangerous. Not only do you have Boss Bass there, but those Micro Goombas will keep you from being able to jump high enough to reach that pipe. And it will also keep you from being high enough.
Close call there. We have 6-1 now with the typical gross enemies, those Nippers, the Runaway Chain Chomps, the Patuis if we saw any, but not this time, as S Diesel goes for the triple stars there to gain 5 extra lives. It does take a little bit of time. We are treated to the fireworks, but yeah, when you're low on lives, not a bad idea to get the 1-ups early.
you can't go wrong with it. It's a little bit of time loss, but I definitely agree. You know, you're in a race like this, yeah, you lose a couple seconds, but it's better than to have to be worried about a restart later on.
Right now, Pro A and Human Mustard are literally simul-completing this 1-1 here, as Diesel looks like one level behind.
Get your syncs in chat. That was an awesome way for this to go, and we're going to have a nearly synchronized end of World 6 here as we get the World 7 airship.
This is a very dangerous level to do without a tail because there's some long jumps. You have those nasty blue screws, whatever they're called, that you have to jump on. So if you want to get past it, have peace. I mean, that's what Human Mustard's trying to obtain here. Well, look at him go. Yeah, he's in good shape right now. Pro A taking it a little bit safe there, but gets through. Here comes the Lemmy fight. Not the one hitter, but he's going to try for the fire kill. There's 2 hits.
And I think we're about to have Roast Lemmy here.
Yeah, and he was at least a 4-hitter, a jumbo shrimp, but yep, Pro A and Human Mustard roast him down, and we are neck and neck through the first world.
And S Diesel's having some trouble. He already got sniped by that little cheap in 1-1 earlier, and he's trying to avoid the double shooting fire piranhas and the cheap that's going to respawn here again if he's not careful. Here he goes.
Oh, that was
right at the end, but he avoided it. Let's see what our first letter item is for the night.
All right, we'll take a good look here to see every level you get an item from Princess or Bowser, and it's a hammer. Now remember, hammers do break locks in these flags. We have the Group 2 flag settings, but no end card game hammers do break locks, though.
So hammers can be put to use in some very interesting strategic ways. They can be accidentally wasted, but it's a game changer when they're used in a way that's a smart play on the map.
We do have the World 8 fort for both. World 8 fort, not in World 8 this time around. Love to see that. Nice variety.
And we've already had our super tanks set in World 6. So, yeah, World 8 is exported.
Oh, Estizel was a little bit too early trying to get that 3rd hit on Lemmy, and he's in trouble. It was a 4-hitter, a jumbo shrimp Lemmy, but he takes him down, he'll move on.
That's a rough arena to have to deal with Lemmy Koopa.
Yeah, you've got
balls all over the place.
Yeah, and you've got that very up and down terrain there that you see in that final airship right there. But yep, S Diesel does clutch it out, and we've got the bridge built. So World 8 fort is your answer. Now we have 1-3 with the nasty enemy set as well. Oh my word!
Oh, these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna get banned from rolling seeds again.
Oh, not a... whoa! The glitches are all over the place. That was a fire bro that we just saw that got glitched out there, but Human Mustard gets through that very dangerous 1-3, and Pro A, overshoots the jump there, but he gets through it too.
Just barely missed it. But wow, that was that was a well played 1-3 by both of these guys. Now, doesn't look like there's another fortress in this World 4, so being that it was the bridge, it was the only answer, and it was the right one.
Absolutely. Yep. You saw the panel number 7 there. That's how you could tell there was just the 1 fort as opposed to normal 2. But S Diesel getting hit by the disco waffles in World 8 fort. He'll have to try again as we now have 6-7.
And where he is, he still can't see the number 7 panel, so still always a smart play to just go ahead and clear out the forts if you see them. They're almost always going to be, well, they're not almost always required, but they usually will do something useful.
Alright, Human Mustard and Pro A both get through 6-7.
Tries to jump again.
Man, S Diesel struggling here in this World 8 fort here. He's falling behind, and we've got a music box. Could come in handy in World 7, and a 1-up there for Pro A as well. And Human Mustard not going to go after the coin ship and going for the World 2 airship where Iggy Koopa awaits.
This is, well, these guys, you know, I called it at the beginning. I said this is going to be a good match between a couple of the best runners in the business, and Pro and Human Mustard are again delivering a very good match with this nearly synchronized Iggy fight.
And Iggy is the maximum 5-hitter there, and we are still neck and... Oh, and there's that hitbox. You know that he's got that very wonky hitbox, and Pro A just suffered it right there, but no harm, no follow. Both moving on to the 3rd world.
So S Diesel's in the World 8 fort now. He's made his way past the difficult stages of that fortress, and he's looked like he was trying to do the clip in the door, but he's just going to go through it and play it vanilla style and get the fire kill on Boom Boom.
He's going to have to hope that Pro A and Human Mustard make some mistakes here, and
he released the down arrow just a little bit too early. He took damage, so he's going to have a slow Boom Boom fight. I didn't catch the princess item.
it was a Jukum Cloud.
Okay, so we've got, well, he's not going to break that lock there. He does know that fortress is required to make progression by logic, so he's not going to use his hammer now.
6F2, the Ice Fort. Human Mustard, the first of the Boom Boom, going to use that short platform, takes him down. Pro A grabs the Fire Flower.
See if he can hold on to it long enough to take it to Bim Bim. OS Diesel's doing the jumps and the dodges through that 1-3, but he's not able to dodge that Fire Bro.
Yep, the Fire Bro got him there. Opted not to take the power up, and maybe he should have. We've now got 1-2 for Human Mustard. So seeing a lot of the World 1 stages here early on.
1-1, 1-2, and 1-3 already.
And there's Pro A right behind.
But it does show that these stages, even though they're early on in the game, generally thought of as being easy, and the randomizer doesn't hold back. It will throw a nasty set of enemies at you and make you actually have to play it.
S Diesel opting not to take the 5-ups this time around. He's only got 3 extra lives remaining, so we're going to have to keep our eyes on that as this race progresses, as we now have 3F2, the underwater fort here for Human Mustard and Pro A.
Pro did take a look at his inventory before going in, but he just stayed with his Fire Flower and chose not to make any moves on the map using his hammer. Oh, that Fire Chomp in 6-7 there.
Yeah, those Fire Chomps, just nasty enemies there. Human Mustard getting the fire kill on Boom Boom. I would expect Pro A to get the same in the next few moments, and he does, as we have the Sledgehammer Bro situation for Human Mustard picks up a star. A lot of stars from these Hammer Brothers scenes tonight.
See, brought to you by NASA, so...
And Pro A should get that same star. Nice shot there to take care of the Sledgehammer Bros, as we now have the World 4 airship. Again, luckily, auto-scrollers for the most part are turned off because World 4's airship is extremely slow.
Oh yeah, this is a long one, but they are going to make it quick. And Pro putting on the P-Speed strats and doing well, making the turnbacks he needs to be able to enter. And
and he gained some time because Human Mustard missed that jump there, Diesel. It's a 2-hitter. So no problem there for Human Mustard and Pro A. We are still neck and neck after that third world.
Even with that difficulty, the lead that Human Mustard took, Pro used the P-Speed strats and showed you how it's done.
And we got S Diesel now in the World 2 airship again. He's got some time to make out. Remember that Iggy was a 5-hitter, so gonna have to hope he doesn't get hitboxed here. And as I say that, commentators curse.
But he got the second try on it, and he was able to hold on to it. Let's see how he does. Oh, nicely done. He gets through it.
Ooh, we have an anchor from the princess this time. A wild card could be anything. Now, if you get multiple anchors, it's always going to be the same item. It just can't be hammers, and obviously cannot be the warp whistle either.
It looks like we're going to have to play 2 stages. The first one's going to be stage 2-3 here with...
almost. 2-4. This is the Oasis level.
Yep. So, yeah, 2-4 with the bonus section.
Whoa! That dodge from Human Mustard jumping in between the hammer and wow! How did he not get hit there? Amazing moves there from Human Mustard.
And Pro, he got sniped by the Fire Bro, but was able to get through it without any more damage. He goes in. Oh, Human Mustard. Now we got all the... showcasing the World 2 stages.
And this time it's 2-2, which is the first world that you can get the white mushroom house that gives the anchor. The anchor in the actual game holds down the airship if you fail in the vanilla game. But again, in the randomizer, the anchor in this could be any item, just not the hammer, not the warp whistle.
And Pro and Human Mustard still neck and neck, just seconds separating them. Now they're going to go and see what this other... Okay, it takes us to the other pipe, and we're going to have Paradox Pipe.
That is indeed Paradox Pipe, and just have to clear this fort, and Fort Knox. Human Mustard already has a raccoon tail. No need to No need to grab the gold here this time. It's just a quick exit up the pipe, and you'll love to see Fort Knox. Kind of makes you wonder if the other fort was Piranha Fort.
I mean, there's a good chance it is. It seems like Worlds 4 and 7 forts tried to sit next to each other.
Yeah, those two world stages, the forts do tend to pair up more often than not. You don't see it very often with the 3s and 5s.
And Human Mustard comes in, and we've got 2-5.
Wow, another World 2 level here. Yeah, showcasing the World 2 levels.
So all of the World 5 stages that were required are World 2 World 2 stages.
Yeah, the only thing is we didn't have the World 2 fort to play. That would have just been, icing on the cake.
Oh, would love to see it. Oh, Estes will get stun locked by the Sledge Bros, so he's going to have a little bit... okay, he's getting through it. Got one of the Sledge Bros down, and...
Oh, he mistimed it!
And... Okay,
he's still alive somehow! Whoa, so we have the World 5 airship in its natural habitat. Nice shot! S-Diesel survives the clutch.
That was play of the game right there.
I hope somebody clipped that. That was absolutely insane. Here's Roy, our boy. Let's see. Ooh, and he's got the Earthquake, but just a 2-hitter. A break for these runners. And again, they are neck and neck with Pro 8 taking maybe a half-second lead.
Synchronized. It definitely looks synchronized, though.
It's not even a half-second lead. That took about a quarter of a second lead.
So, let's... Okay, all I gotta say is let's hope this stays like this, because this is a race.
I hope so too. I mean, again, S-Diesel got off to that rough start with that World 8 fort. That's why he's behind at the moment. But anything can still happen as we get another hammer, and it's World 7. World 7 is one of those worlds that can be played as an equalizer if you take the wrong path. But as I say that, never mind.
Oh my. So, a very jet World 5, a practically free World 7, and Proa is going to take a little bit of a lead because he still has his tail.
Yeah, he's taking the top path with that tail, and Mustard has to play it a little bit more carefully, but we've got the Earthquake just like vanilla. Ludwig, 2 hits is not enough. 3 hits, that's not enough. 4 hits, it is. Almost a complete concerto there for Ludwig, and Pro 8 can extend that lead a little bit on the back of having that tail.
So here we go. Oh, so S-Diesel's in 2-4 now. Making his way through, has to dodge the Sledge Bro, gets it, nicely done. He's on his way. Let's see what our princess has to say. But oh, he gets nipped by the Fire Bro.
Yeah, he should have waited just a little bit there. He saw the first fireball, should have waited for that second one there. Now, remember, it is Bowser giving the letter. You do get an item from him, unlike the vanilla game, but if you want to know what that item is, you must check your inventory to see exactly what it's going to be. But Pro A is not going to check it, and I don't expect you and Mustard to check it either.
I don't either. I expect nothing but a pipe check here, and that's exactly what we see. And see how those locks were lined up at the beginning? This is a 3-fort World 2, actually. We got 2 forts in front of us, and there's a third somewhere.
5F2, the lava or sky fort for Pro A. We get a P-wing for you. Mustard could come in handy. And S-Diesel, yeah, good move. He was down to just 1 extra life. He went ahead and took the 5 additional lives for the triple star.
You'll love to see when somebody can take control of their jump and be able to finish stages. To be able to do that, it's a trick. Either way, it's a pretty good technique.
Mustard, yep, the secret to 5F2 is just to keep on moving. That's what Human Mustard does. Pro A still has that lead on Human Mustard. So did that break the lock? No, that did not break the lock. Next fort up, we have the airship known as the Air Force.
S-Diesel just did another awesome move fighting against the Hammer Bros. 2 Hammer Bros on Ice Arena, and cleared it through, even though he was Small Mario. Very well done.
Human Mustard had a hand stage, didn't catch which one. We get the natural item, we have a leaf. Meanwhile, S-Diesel in Fort Knox, but he does not have a tail, and it looks like he's gonna... he thought about not taking it, but he's gonna take the unintentional 100-coin fine.
Yeah. That's... alright, we got, He'll probably go and reload his item here.
I'll tell you what, I get the
Oh,
play there, but oh, he's skipping. Ah, I decided to skip it. Okay.
he used the anchor. I didn't see what it was.
Might have been a juke. I don't know.
Oh, no, well, he used the Jugen Cloud on the fort, but yeah, he ended up using his star after that too.
And Human Mustard has retaken the lead now on Pro A. Back and forth, these two go. Ludwig von Koopa, 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits. Average amount of salt for the saltiest Koopa in town, Morton. And Human Mustard taking a little bit of a lead, so a little bit of a swing there in this World 2. 2 worlds left to go.
And taking a look now at, so we got Proa's, we put in his tracker on there so we can see what worlds he's played, and it looks like he's actually got all the worlds marked. But we do know we haven't seen World 3 yet. And I believe World 6 started us off, so.
You must have checking the first pipe here, and that's not it. I see 2 locks already, so this is eeny, meeny, miny, mo on maybe checking these pipes here. He's looking for the pipe that's going to take us to Wendy's castle, and right now we've got 5-4 on Human Mustard's side.
And we've got, since 2 of our pipes are locked, they're going to have to go and play them. They don't have any hammers left.
Yeah, it's going to be a matter of, is this just a set of troll pipes, or is one of those pipes the one that's going to take us to that island to get us to the castle? As we now have 5-6. Pro A gets through it, having the tail very handy in that level. And Human Mustard now in the Sledgehammer Bro. Nice, quick kill right there. Picks up a hammer.
And there we go. So as soon as we say we don't have a hammer, Human Mustard makes liars out of me.
Obviously, he's not going to use it right now because he's going to play the fort, which is the Carpet Fort 6F3. And if it does break one of the locks, if it doesn't take us there, I would imagine he'll use the other hammer to break the final lock.
No, it'd be really trolly as if those pipes just went back.
Yeah, I'm wanting for that to happen, but I got a feeling that's not going to be the case. We'll see, though. Well, good news for Human Mustard. It's not the crazy acting Hotfoot there. It's the one that acts like the Boo, so no problem there on that screen. Pro A using a star. He's going to get that same hammer. Yep.
And he spawned a flower out of the question block. He's going to pick it up.
Yep, going to switch his leaf for the Fire Flower. Este's having a little bit of trouble finishing off the World 6 airship. Now has to take on Ludwig von Koopa. Got to get 4 hits. He's 2.
Oh, Proa uses hammer on one of the pipes, the lower pipe, or the upper of the 2 pipes, and it was not the answer. The Human Mustard's going to go in to World 8 with the lead.
He gambled and lost. Oh, you hate to see it. Yeah. This is the fort right here. The other one was the one that's would take him to the promised land. Now here's the Wendy fight. And she had the side salad tonight.
Oh, not even a Junior Bacon.
Not even a Junior Bacon. But Human Mustard all ready to World A, and this is a blazing time here. People in chat, make your predictions. How many bridges is it going to take to build the path to Bowser's castle?
Well, you know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it's going to be all 4 of them.
4. Well, it won't be 0. This seed is way too quick to be too easy for Human Mustard to shatter this time and get like a sub 25. 2 bridges.
Well, 2 bridges.
Well,
we got one right out the gate.
There goes your 4. He's going to use the hammer to play 4F1. Well, 4F1's here. 4F2 must surely be here too.
Well, with 4F1 and 4F2, hopefully being in World 8, not making liars out of us. Let's see how we do. Oh, he's going to get a star kill.
Yep, here it comes. And bro.
There it goes. Well, it's either bro or orb.
Yep, so that means that is going to take care of another lock, or it built a bridge en route to his path to get to Bowser's castle. And, well, this is one of those paths that appears to be linear.
It's looking that way for sure. We've got the dark area, and okay, so we found a hand.
Oh, caught!
Found panel 1, and the this is going to be a slow for the hand trap too. Let's see, is he going to try to?
He might be better off just finishing it.
I think so. Stay Big Mario at this point.
No, he didn't go up top. Yeah, he's I don't know about this. I mean, I get it, because it's not required to beat, but I don't know. And there's another lock. So, 2 bridges max.
And we have, well, we've got an imposter. Oh, the pro got hand trapped as well, so let's see how he does it. But we've got an imposter and a real tank on the hand state screen.
Let's take a look here. 1 bridge, and it's not been built. And there's a required fort that has to be played as well. I'm going to call it World 2.
World 2 fort, okay. Well, we haven't seen it yet, so it's definitely out there.
Hey, guess what? There's the counterpart, 4F2 the donut fort. They paired up.
It's like you knew this was going to happen or something.
Right. It's very rare that these two don't pair up. Same with the World 7 forts.
So Pro is actually looking like he's taking a very similar path to Human Mustard. So he's right behind him. It's going to be the Bowser's Castle fight that could decide this match.
Almost certainly here. If this is the one, well, I didn't see a lock break. This has to be the answer.
Okay, so here we go. Human Mustard's got his, and it was
3F1 this time around. Well, yeah, you don't see 3F1 too often in World 8. Usually it's 3F2 that you see in World 8, but this is a pretty easy fort. So Human Mustard, yeah, could be working on a sub 27 here.
It's looking possible. I'm loving how this is looking. And actually, just a few minutes ago, well, before we started, Pro was
oh, he was blocked. Ah.
Okay.
So that fort was required to break a lock that impedes his progress there. So there he is, Human Mustard now in. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Trouble. Gets through it, though.
That was close. Those laser statues. Oh, no!
Oh, he missed it! Oh! A little mistake there.
On the lift.
Hopefully that doesn't cost him in the long run.
Well, he tries to clip. He's getting through this. He said, "You know what? That was just a little simple mistake. Get back right on that horse and ride it."
Alright, dang. Every man's clip on the first attempt. Let's see if he can get the mac and cheese here to get into Bowser's room. Here it comes.
Oh.
No dice.
And he's not even going to retry it. He's just going to play the statue room.
This is always gutsy because, you know, those fireball patterns can be anything. That laser could be in play at the end, and he may lose that Hammer Bro suit. Let's see what happens.
He's definitely working, trying to spawn those fireballs, and he gets...
the moves! Oh, look at this! Oh my goodness! Human Mustard with the dodge of the century! High Bowser, bye Bowser!
Was amazing!
Unbelievable! And Human Mustard, this is going to be very, very close. He may get his sub 27. This is going to be really close.
I think he's got it. It looks... Okay, here we go. There's time, and he does! A sub 27 for Human Mustard, official racetime.gg time, recorded at 26 minutes and 56 seconds, and Human Mustard is first place not only on stream, but first place of all the runners.
Wow, that is a hot time if I've ever seen one. That's one of the fastest times I've ever seen in commentary for a Super Mario 3 randomizer seat. Just unbelievable.
It was an amazing run, and GG Human Mustard. This probably puts him, I don't know, I don't have the records, but it definitely will put him high in seeding for the SG Live tournament, and well earned, no doubt about it.
You know, Pro A right now, he's working on a sub 29 pace here, but he's gonna, if he doesn't get the mac and cheese here, he's gonna be in for a very, very rough room. If he can get through that, I will be amazed. I mean, those dodges that Human Mustard had to keep his Hammer Bros suit, that was just unbelievable reflexes. They're using the donut lift to dodge one, and then a couple more show up. Pro A does not get it. He's going to try it. Little does he know the surprise. Gives him after the second attempt. Well, wish Pro A well, because he's going to need it.
Here he goes. He's making... Okay, so he's spawning the fireballs, getting through.
Yeah, it starts innocent enough, but watch the wreck. Look at this.
Oh, 3 of them.
Oh,
and
he dodges it too, a different way, but Pro A gets through, and hi Bowser, bye Bowser. Sub 29 for Pro A. Wow.
Nicely done.
Pro A made it look a little bit easier than Human Mustard did in that room, but nonetheless, Pro A survives also using the donut lift technique to keep his Hammer Bros suit, and that's a really good time as well for Pro A. Again, the only thing that stopped him from winning this race was picking the wrong hammer in World 3.
You know, it's what the randomizer does sometimes. It throws you off just a little bit, and that's all it needs. But still, an outstanding run and an outstanding time for Pro A as well. Coming in his official racetime.gg time, 28 minutes and 50 seconds, and he finishes second both on stream and overall as well.
Impressive performance for Pro A. Yep, it was that 50-50 chance. I mean, yeah, he wanted to try to skip that fort, hoping that it would take him to the correct pipe. Unfortunately, he guessed wrong, and that's what enabled Human Mustard to take first place. But yeah, Pro A, no doubt, that's a high seed again. Oh, S Diesel getting hitboxed by the Boomerang Bro.
You know, earlier he had a Hammer Bro fight on that exact same arena that he was able to take just fine, but I think Boomerang Bros would have been a lot more difficult anyways. Still gets a hammer. All right, let's see where he puts this to use. If he tries the Pro maneuver.
No, he already beat the fort. He did the same thing that Human Mustard did. He completed the fort before making the decision, and that was the thing that hurt Pro A, is that he wanted to gamble not playing the fort. Human Mustard did the safety by playing the fort, so he guaranteed himself a shot.
Did you see the Sledge Bro fight?
That was amazing, and you know what? There was another hammer. There were 2 hammers here in this World 3.
Oh, normally World 3 you get to double hammer, but he's
got 3 hammers.
He'll be able to take all the locks down in World 8. He doesn't know it yet.
Oh, yeah, he's in a really good position right now. I mean, yeah, if he wants to use all of his locks, yeah, that's fine. Use those hammers to break the locks. Again, he has to pick the 3F1. Again, that was the, or no, 3F1 was not the one. It was 4F2, the donut fort that built our bridge.
We'll see how he does it in World 8. We do know that there are as well 2 other runners, total of 5 runners participating, and I did get word that Human Mustard has said thanks for the offer for interview, but he's not gonna accept us tonight, but I still wish him best of luck in the tournament. And GG Human Mustard. Pro 007 says he will be coming up to join us in a few minutes.
Actually, he's here right now.
Oh,
Pro
hey,
A.
look at that.
Snuck up on you, didn't he there, Diesel?
Oh, yeah. Welcome, Pro. GG, and well done.
Thank you. Thanks. You know, two seats in a row that I played under 30 minutes, and the first one I did tonight was sub 25. So
wow, that is an immaculate time there. But yeah, you guys were neck and neck throughout the entire race until you got to World 7, which was World 3, because that was the one where you decided to take a risk by using the hammer on a lock that would take you to Wendy's Castle, but unfortunately, you chose the wrong one. Both Human Mustard and S Diesel played the fort first, then broke the lock to skip it. That's how the Human Mustard was able to pass you.
Yeah, well, it's one of those things where, you know, if I had been correct, it would have been an enormous time save. And I was tempted to use hammer number 2, but then I realized it was just as likely to break the boulder as it was the locks, so I didn't want to chance it. So yeah, I went and played the fort.
That's right. I didn't realize that, because how is that determined? Do you know how that is determined? Is that just luck of the draw, or is that fixed, or how does that work when you break a hammer?
I think it's a kind of a combination of the two. We've never been able to exactly figure out what it is, but that had stuck in my mind because it mostly burns me in World 6 that more than anything. It's like, yeah, so, and then as it turned out, that's just how it played. So
yes, indeed. Human Mustard had a question. Was the fort behind the lock I broke required in World 8? The answer is no, not necessarily, but there was another lock that stopped Pro A from getting to 4F2, and he had to go back and play that anyways.
Yeah, I read the map, and I figured 8 fort was probably required. So I just gambled on that one, and it was. I'm just looking at Diesel's screen. I'm 99% sure that 8 Fort was indeed the fort that built the bridge.
Yes, the other one, which was 5F1, ended up not being required. S Diesel actually died in 5F1, but then realized that he didn't have to play it. And we see that the
Right.
bridge has been built for S Diesel. Just has to get through 3F1, and then he'll be on his way to Bowser's Castle.
Okay.
Bad
So,
luck there for S Diesel early Pro A. Had some trouble in the World 8 Fort and just could not get a rhythm going. Took a few uncharacteristic deaths that kind of sent him back a little bit.
Yeah, so, yeah, 8 Fort kind of threw me off a little bit too. It actually turned out I could have done it damageless, and I was just a little too quick on my speed strats and couldn't quite get the rhythm. But I'll take a sub 30 for my second seed, and for my second qualifier, and set everything up for next week when we start the SG Live tournament.
S Diesel must be out of resources because I didn't see him use the hammer bro seat. Ow!
Yeah. So yeah, S Diesel. He had a couple of hammers, cloud, and a music box. So nothing he can use at this point.
Yeah, he's just gonna burn them for the heck of it here. So yep, he's gonna have to play this small, and he can collect the power up if he wants to take the bottom path. Again, little does he know if he takes the top path, he's in for a rough ride. I'm gonna tell you, Pro A, both you and Human Mustard with some artful dodges, but go back to Human Mustard's. His dodges, because he did a little bit of different movement. He spawned a fireball from the left while using a different donut lift than you did, and he had to dodge a lot more traffic than you did, but regardless, though, both of you had some impressive dodges and good uses of the donut lifts to avoid the fireballs, keeping your hammer bro suit intact.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure, but I have looked at how this randomizer creates the maps, and I think those backwards fireballs come up when they're. I think they're the first fireballs, or maybe a late one of the first couple of fireballs that just happen to grab you when you go backwards a little bit. They'll respawn essentially.
Yeah.
But
Something-
yeah.
something-
Oh, yeah, you got to be careful because those Podogos go very, very high here in the World 8 Bowser's Castle, so he's going to have to be careful here. Now, let's see if he does decide to go for the power-up or if he's going to try. Oh, he's going to just try it. Oh, boy, he's in for a rough ride. Let's see what happens.
Looking forward to this. I'm cheering for you. Let's go, S Diesel.
All right, again, starts innocently enough, but he's about to see the danger. Nice, good
Nicely
job.
done.
All right, he's got to do it the traditional way, and remember that only the head is the hitbox on Bowser, so he can stay around his belly and not have to worry, but it looks like he's just going to play it out normal. And that's fine too. I think when I played, I did the same thing. It's just for some reason I don't have this. I've got a feeling that he's not. I'm going to stand under his belly and I'm going to take damage.
Yeah.
You know.
Ooh. You missed that one. It's just a little off.
Yeah, too far to the right. Now he still has to be careful to avoid the line of fire here, but as long as he stays in the area right here, he should be safe.
Yeah.
Okay, there he goes. I think he's just got this one, and he's done. Yep.
Got him. All right, get your GGs out for all three runners tonight. An exceptional performance, but man, Human Mustard with that sub 27 and Pro A with that sub 29. Those are dynamite times.
And here we are with S Diesel coming and finishes overall fourth. Dust Minion beat him with got a 32-42.
So kind of fit in between there, did Dust Minion between Pro A and S Diesel.
And S Diesel finished with an official time at 37 minutes and 50 seconds.
That's a respectable time anywhere, but
S Diesel.
GG indeed. But yeah, he's gonna see this. I'm like, how did these guys get a sub 29 and a sub 27? Well, if he looks back at the bot, he'll find out exactly what happened.
Yeah. right. Well, yeah. This is it for the qualifiers, and next week, I think next Saturday, we're gonna kick this puppy off and do the week-long SG Live tournament. Should be good times.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to this. I'm hoping to get in on some of these races here because we're going to see some fireworks here between some of these runners. And, you know, a lot of these runners with a lot of experience. They've gone deep into the annual Super Mario 3 randomizer tournaments. And who knows what's going to happen.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good balance of skill and luck. The flags you saw tonight are the ones we'll be using in the main event. So it should be a very good tournament. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks, guys, and GG's to Mustard and Diesel and everyone else. Be good.
So to round out the our event for the night, we did have Jay Coper finished so he got in his second qualifying time at 38 minutes and 51 seconds. And I don't know if we'll be getting any of our other runners in, but this may be that this is the last of the weekly qualifiers for SG Live. Do want to congratulate all of our runners who participated and thank you for being part of it, and even those who weren't able to be part of the overall tournament but did drop in for the weeklies anyway. So thank you for your performance.
Definitely. Just some great, outstanding performance here in these qualifying runs. But, yep, the rubber is now going to hit the road here as we get into the bracket stages of the SG Live tournament. And you got to put up your best if you want to be the best.
Okay, and we did get official word. S. Diesels says thanks, but he's gonna stick around on his own thing for now. So that will be it for our show tonight. Stick around for Speed Gaming right here. We've got Zelda 1 Randomizer coming up.
Yeah, that's right. It's coming up here on Speed Gaming. We've got Potato Pony versus Jay Coper with Chest Jerk and Shinigami on the commentary for that race. So, yep, that's coming up in about a half an hour from now right here on Speed Gaming.
And that's also part of the Speed Gaming Live tournaments that are going to be played next week. I don't know what right now what the record is between Jay Coper and Potato Pony's group, but that it could very well be that it's one that's going to decide who gets to be part of the bracket stage and who gets to watch from home.
Yep, that's correct, because only one person from each group in that field can advance to the bracket stages. So, yep, you got to have the best record or your tournament's over.
And then looking around at the rest of the schedule coming up, there's not many more things tonight. We also have SG Live Super Metroid on SG3 going on. But LOZ, have you seen the schedule for tomorrow?
Let me take a look here. I'm sure there's a lot on the schedule for tomorrow. I mean, holy Toledo, it is booked solid. Look at that schedule.
It is a very colorful schedule. I love to see it. We got events going on all day long, stacked and racked, and looking forward to be part of this. So I hope anybody else that's out there that loves the Speed Gaming events is able to be part of it, or at least watch it. Guys, tune in. It's gonna be a good day. Happy Sunday and happy Halloween, including LOZ. What have you got?
Well, I'll tell you what. Yep. Well, Halloween for me tomorrow. I'm going to be back again in the commentators booth right here on Speed Gaming. We've got the weekly showcase. What channel is that on? Oh, that is going to be on Speed Gaming 5 at 9 p.m. Eastern, the Halloween special of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Weekly. That should be a lot of fun. But you want to know what event intrigues me the most out of all the events that are coming up tomorrow? At 1 p.m. Eastern, right here on Speed Gaming, we've got Pepsi Man.
Oh, they've been having a lot of activities going on. The Pepsi Man's been kind of an interesting one. It's a running game. It is definitely the definition of speed running.
No question about it. But in any event, I believe that is going to wrap it up here on Speed Gaming, at least for now. But again, come back here in about 25 minutes where we're going to have, once again, we've got that Zelda randomizer race between Potato Pony and Jay Coper. So just relax for a little bit, We'll be right back with that, about 25 minutes. Should be a lot of fun, Diesel.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. In fact, I'll be right here tracking it. So, everybody out there, I hope you stick around. If you can't, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay kind, and I'll see you on the other side of the next pipe check.
Again, please make sure you give all three of our runners, Pro A, Human Mustard, and S Diesel, a follow. For everybody here on Speed Gaming, I'm LOZ Cards Fan 23. Stick around again about 25 minutes from now at Zelda Randomizer Race here on Speed Gaming, coming your way. We'll be back.